Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Teasing the NFL, your destination for NFL teaser bets. I'm Daniel Saludo, along with Andrew Chang here. We're taking you through the late afternoon games for Week 16 of the 2020 NFL season. Next game on the board is a battle in the NFC West. This is the LA Rams. We will get to that. Don't worry, we will get to that. You good?
Yeah, keep going.
We want some water?
No,
get your bag?
I'm good.
Get your bag, bro?
I'm good.
All right.
I'm good.
Cool. Yes, again, this is the LA Rams? Okay.
You got Pepto-Bismol here?
No, I got alcohol.
Keep on rolling, dude. Keep on rolling.
So yes, the LA Rams going to the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle's the slight favorite here at -1, and your total is 47.5. So the Rams get teased up to +7. Seattle gets teased across the 0 to +5. Your over gets teased down to 41.5, and your under gets teased up to 53.5. So, as we said in the previous video, this is the exact same line as the Carolina and Washington game. But does it feel any different in the matchup?
Of course.
What part of it?
Well, the fact that we have a stupid, overrated LA team that's not the Chargers.
I've been saying that for weeks that this is an overrated LA team.
I'm just baffled. Dumbfounded. I can't find any
is
words.
Everybody else, including the Rams,
and my thesaurus that will, exemplify disappointment. Just like this, it's unprecedented. It really is. I have nothing to say about it. So I think in this game, Seattle would be. You know what? I'm gonna tell you first. This is always the pure EV guy. What's valuable, this and that.
Plus, even in the long run makes you money. Just remember that.
Look, even if you're telling me putting my money on the Rams is a good EV play, I still wouldn't do it.
I don't blame you.
I don't
blame you. It's
can't
hard
anymore.
It's hard to, especially after that result last week. And Goff looked terrible.
That was sad.
The defense couldn't do anything, and this is supposed to be one of the best defenses in the league. And you let Sam Darnold and Old Man Gore.
Frank Gore. Oh. My God,
the guy's older than the both of us.
That's crazy. I mean, really, you let these people manhandle you. Couldn't mount a comeback drive, so it's a cause for concern. However, they did show that they still can't score against the sorry Jets that weren't so sorry after the game, mind you. So the Seattle defense, is it getting better? Is it getting worse? Who knows?
Slightly better. Slightly better.
So I think it's a toss-up for me.
All right.
I like Seattle to win, only because I can't trust the Rams to win. And not only that, I think Seattle will go ahead and stamp this game and be like, look, we're the top dogs, not you. Take the back seat. You lost to the Jets.
Actually,
you don't belong here.
I think if Seattle wins this game, they clinch the division. I think they do. Keep going. I'll look it up.
Yeah, so I know they're definitely playing for that, and LA.
They're always playing for that.
LA is on a landslide right now. It's not looking good. So, it was either that or really the fishy overline, which is 42.5. I think both of those teams, if the Rams show up, will have no problem covering that, and that's a pretty big if. I think ultimately they will. They just won't come out with the win. So that's what I'm a little torn in between, taking the Seattle Seahawks or the over. So,
I feel like you prefer Seattle a little bit more. It feels a little safer for you.
It does seem that they can lose by 3, but I'm pretty confident that they won't lose per se.
Okay.
But then you're going to tell me, well, if you think they're not going to lose, why don't you just take the -1?
Take the -1.
Well,
or you can take the money line at -115. That's actually really good value. -115. Normally that would be a -120, but this is a consensus. So your book might have it at 115 or -120, and 115 is actually good at EV value. So I would do that.
I'll ask the book, but until then, and since this is teasing the NFL, you can definitely pair this with something.
You could.
So
you're just losing some value on it. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. It's your money. You can bet it how you want. I don't recommend it personally, even though I did it once this season.
Did you win?
Exception. Yes, those Texans
Well,
on Thanksgiving.
there you go.
Those Texans on Thanksgiving.
So
I don't recommend it though.
If
but
you
we
like
were
it-
situationally we needed to make the bet because we were both confident in the other game. So yeah, I know.
I mean, if you like it, you like it, right?
Yeah,
So you know what? I will stick with Seattle +5.
All right, very good. I kind of knew you were going to take that anyways.
So I'm kind of I want to know what you're gonna pick, Danny.
Yeah, it's a difficult game to handicap. I'll be honest. I'm trying not to base everything off last week's games. One thing you can't do is solely base a team off of one performance, even though it was a really bad performance and they've had, just the unbelievable chance of losing to a 10-1 dog essentially.
Okay.
So I don't know. I thought about it for a long time because I was like, well, Seattle should be a good choice, right? But then I went into it a little bit more, and you still realize that Seattle's defense is still not up to par yet. Their offensive line is still struggling a little bit, and for some reason, and I don't know why, I haven't really figured it out yet. Seattle's not scoring as much now, and I don't know why that is. I mean, they put up in the last 3 games, I think they put up a combined of something of just over 60 points or just under 70 points or something like that. They have not put up a lot. And as we know, the Rams are not a super high scoring defense either. So normally that would lead me to the under in this game, but because, and he mentioned it, because I have line value and teasing across 4 key numbers, and there's a chance that you could get a -1.5 come +1.5 come game day, then you can really jump on it. But I'm still going to take the pretty close to EV play here. I'm going to take the Rams, take them to +7. I don't think they fall. I don't think they come back, and I don't think they come back in the same condition that they played against the Jets. If anything, the Jets game was kind of the, trap game where they're looking ahead, where the Rams are looking ahead to the Seahawks in a divisional game. So I think the Rams come back better. They may not win this game, but I think they're good enough to keep this game under a touchdown. I am predicting a low-scoring kind of grinder. Now, this would be a little different if the Rams had Cam Akers, but Akers is out. So it's Darrell Henderson and Malcolm Brown.
And Robert Woods on the jet sweep.
Yeah, that too.
They love running that.
Well, it's because he can run it well.
It's
they design it and he runs it well, so yeah.
Oh, man, you're really going to take the Rams.
I have to take the value. I have to take the value.
God,
I have to take the value, unless it's a bad matchup and I go the other way.
I know, but Danny, all this time, America, off camera, this guy hates the Rams. It's overrated, doesn't believe in Jared Goff.
Neither do you.
Yeah, not anymore. Not now. Coincidentally, him and Carson Wentz in the same class.
Yep.
So there you go. So yeah, I mean,
I just can't get away from. I can't get away from it. I can't get away from the value though.
Okay,
Dude,
but you don't like it because you're just taking this solely on the EV.
Yeah, I'm taking it on pure value more than anything else because the game can slide either way in the totals a little bit. I'm not as confident in the under. I'm a little more confident that the Rams just keep the game close. They can lose it by up to a touchdown and get a push, but a push is a loss in our culture, so the tie's a lot.
What do you mean, our culture, sir?
If you don't get an A, you fail. You know that.
That's right. The Asian A is just average. So there you go.
So yeah, I'm just gonna take the value in this that LA keeps this game close, could win it, could lose it by a small amount, and I'll take that. Not gonna bet this game. Wow. I don't trust the Rams in this, but I'm going to take that side of the pick.
I just, with that way of thinking, if you think it's going to be a close game, but you don't think it's going to be a shootout, you think it's going to be a grinder.
Yes.
Okay, well, because, oh my God, I want to just pull you out of the brink of this so bad.
No, you're not. You're not. You're not going to be able to get me out of it. I'm taking LA. I could be totally wrong. But I don't think I'm wrong in this case. I think the value's correct for a team that is still considered one of the better teams in the league. They're not one of the best teams anymore. After that, they're just one of the better ones.
One of the better teams in the league? Okay, and I like Seattle. Just, hopefully they're just a sleeping giant that's about to be woken up in this game. And
I've been waiting for it, and I've yet to see it to happen. Because, honestly, if the Seahawks can really start to pick things up, they'd be great for a Super Bowl run. Get hot late in the season and then make your Super Bowl. Essentially, that's what KC did last season.
That's right.
I'm all about form going into the playoffs. So.
Yeah, so it's a little cause for concern for Seattle, but not enough to get me off of Seattle. And the only reason why I'm not picking the over, even though I do really want to be the over in this game, if Danny foresees that LA will go back to their true form, and if Seattle plays to what we know Seattle can play, this over will hit for sure. You know, the only problem is
7 touchdowns. Yeah.
Right. The only problem is, you know, with the Jets.
6 touchdowns. Sorry.
I mean, not
6.
the Jets. With the Rams that we saw against the Jets, and I know we can't base it off of one game, one performance. This isn't the first time the Rams has really let us down. So
No, they've done it a couple times. They did in the San Francisco game.
Yeah. So it's just, you know, and it was against an opponent that they had to beat.
Yeah.
For their standing, and they just threw it away. They gave it to them. They didn't throw it away. They gave it to them.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's the only reason why I'm not really so high on the over.
Got
it. You know, I still like Russell Wilson trying to get into MVP form before the playoffs and hopefully pull out a win for him.
So there you go. All right, it is the LA Rams +7 for me, and it is +5 for Seattle and Andrew in this pick. So let us know in the comments how you think this game's going to go. If you're betting any of the sides or total, who you favor, let us know in the comments. We always like seeing it happen. But for Andrew Chang, I'm Daniel Saludo. If you like the content you got in this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, tick the notification bell, and select all. That way you stay up to date with all of our latest videos and previews for the rest of the season. Again, we'd like to thank you for joining us in this preview video. Stay tuned for the final breakdowns. 3 more to go in this, plus the no sweat bet. But until next time, make sure you get your bets in. And of course, don't forget to be a tease.